The world of science fiction television has always been a realm of bold experiments and high-stakes gambles, where the line between groundbreaking success and quiet disappointment often hinges on a delicate balance of creative vision, audience expectations, and sheer timing. Few stories capture this precarious dynamic quite like the adaptation of the iconic Halo video game franchise into a live-action series. What began as an ambitious endeavor on Paramount+, fraught with controversy and ultimately cut short after 2 seasons, has now undergone a remarkable resurrection on Netflix. This unexpected revival not only breathes fresh air into a project that seemed destined for obscurity but also highlights the ever-evolving landscape of streaming media, where cancelled shows can find second lives in ways that defy traditional Hollywood logic. At its core, the Halo series represents the culmination of over a decade of development hurdles, creative pivots, and unwavering dedication from a team determined to translate the sprawling universe of Microsoft's flagship gaming property into a compelling narrative for the small screen. The franchise, which debuted in 2001 as a groundbreaking first-person shooter, has since ballooned into a cultural phenomenon, encompassing novels, comics, animated shorts, and even a full-blown cinematic universe in the works. Its central figure, the stoic supersoldier known as Master Chief, has become synonymous with themes of heroism, sacrifice, and interstellar warfare against the relentless Covenant alien horde. Bringing this to television was no small feat. It required not just replicating the game's visceral action sequences but also delving into the philosophical undercurrents of humanity's fight for survival in a galaxy teeming with existential threats. When Halo finally premiered on Paramount+ in March 2022, it arrived amid sky-high expectations. The production boasted a budget that rivaled many blockbuster films, with elaborate sets depicting the ring worlds that give the series its name, massive, artificial constructs built by an ancient precursor race known as the Forerunners. Filming had commenced in 2019 after years of false starts, including script rewrites and director changes, all under the watchful eye of Xbox Game Studios to ensure fidelity to the source material. Pablo Schreiber stepped into the armored boots of Master Chief, a casting choice that sparked immediate debate. Fans of the games, accustomed to the character's faceless anonymity, were divided over the decision to unmask him early and often. Schreiber himself addressed this in interviews, arguing that revealing the man beneath the helmet added layers of emotional depth, allowing viewers to connect with John 117's internal struggles beyond the cold efficiency of his Spartan augmentations. The first season unfolded across 9 episodes, chronicling Master Chief's awakening on the planet Madrigal, his fragmented memories of a childhood marked by brutal military indoctrination, and his pivotal role in igniting a rebellion against the United Nations Space Command (UNSC), the authoritarian human government. Natascha McElhone delivered a dual performance as Dr. Catherine Halsey, the brilliant but ethically ambiguous scientist behind the Spartan program, and her digital clone counterpart, adding a layer of intrigue that echoed the game's exploration of artificial intelligence and identity. Supporting players like Jen Taylor reprising her voice role as the AI Cortana from the games, and Bokeem Woodbine as the grizzled soldier Soren brought gravitas and grit to the ensemble. Yet despite these strengths, the reception was lukewarm. Critics praised the production values, the thunderous battles, the holographic interfaces, the eerie silence of space combat, but faulted the narrative for straying too far from canon. Plotlines involving romantic subplots and political machinations felt shoehorned, diluting the laser-focused heroism that defined the games. Viewership numbers, notoriously opaque in the streaming era, were never publicly disclosed by Paramount, but whispers of underwhelming performance circulated. The series hovered in the middle of the pack on Paramount+'s charts, overshadowed by safer bets like Yellowstone spin-offs and Star Trek revivals. Mixed reviews from outlets like IGN, which awarded it a middling score, pointed to pacing issues and a reluctance to fully embrace the franchise's lore. Season 2, released in early 2024, attempted course corrections, tighter storytelling, more fidelity to key events like the Fall of Reach, and amplified action set pieces that showcased the Spartan's superhuman prowess. Episodes delved deeper into the Covenant's religious zealotry, the Flood Parasite's horrifying emergence, and Master Chief's evolving partnership with Cortana, whose witty banter provided rare moments of levity amid the carnage. Schreiber's performance matured, conveying the weight of command through subtle gestures, a clenched fist in Mjolnir armor, a haunted glance at a holographic star map. Still the axe fell. Paramount Plus announced the cancellation in the summer of 2024, citing a desire to pivot resources toward more profitable ventures. The decision stung fans who had invested time in unraveling the series' mysteries, from the enigmatic artifacts hinting at Forerunner secrets to the interpersonal dynamics among the Silver Team Spartans. Creators like Kyle Killen and Stephen Kane expressed disappointment but gratitude for the opportunity, hinting at untapped stories in interviews. The Halo universe, after all, spans centuries and countless conflicts. A TV show could only scratch the surface. For a time, it seemed the series would fade into the annals of what-ifs, joining the ranks of other prematurely ended adaptations like Amazon's The Expanse before its renewal. Enter Netflix, the streaming behemoth with a knack for exhuming buried treasures. In a move that caught industry insiders off guard, the platform acquired the rights to the 2 existing seasons in late 2025, bundling them into its ever-expanding library of sci-fi staples. What followed was nothing short of a phenomenon. Within days of launch, Halo climbed to the 4th spot on Netflix's US Top 10, rubbing shoulders with juggernauts like Stranger Things and Squid Game derivatives. Global metrics told a similar tale. Surges in Australia, the UK and Brazil, where the franchise's gaming roots run deep. Analysts attribute this resurgence to several factors. For one, Netflix's algorithm, that inscrutable engine of recommendations, surfaced the show to lapsed gamers and newcomers alike, capitalizing on the post-pandemic boom in nostalgic content. The platform's international reach exposed Halo to audiences untouched by Paramount Plus's more limited footprint. Curiosity over the controversies that plagued the original run undoubtedly played a role. The unmasking debate reignited on social media, with TikTok edits juxtaposing game cutscenes against Schreiber's emotive close-ups, sparking viral threads on whether vulnerability enhances or undermines a mythic hero. Fans who skipped it initially, wary of deviations, found themselves hooked by the sheer spectacle. Zero-gravity dogfights in Pelican dropships, the visceral terror of needler projectiles shredding armor, the quiet horror of a Spartan neural implant failing mid-battle. Season 1's slower burn gave way to Season 2's relentless momentum, culminating in a cliffhanger involving the activation of a Halo ring that left viewers clamoring for more. Though Netflix has yet to greenlight additional episode.